Well, we made it to our hike. We're meeting my cousin and her boyfriend, Alan. So it's gonna be a little couples double date hike situation. But Petey is raring to go, no surprise there. I am holder of, well, I'm only holding one water bottle now. I was holding two. But yeah, let's get this thing going. Well, we just got back from hiking Griffith with my cousin and her boyfriend, Alan, and it was a great time. It was exhausting because it was hot AF today, and that hike really stimulates the hamstrings. But Petey did great. He was lagging at the end, but he did it, and we brought plenty of water for him. And yeah, it was a nice way to kind of close out the weekend. I think we are going to get barbecue tonight, woo woo, and give Petey a BATH. And yeah, I have a little bit of Sunday scaries. I don't know why. You know, after a long weekend, it's kind of like the scaries are there. I'm like, girl, you're literally doing the job you do 5 days a week. It's not that crazy, but I don't know. Sunday scaries are upon me. Had a nice little phone chat with Shakespeare Guy this morning. We talked for like an hour on the phone, which was really nice as he was driving to visit his parents. So yeah, and then I've got dates this week, you guys. I've got BU Boy tomorrow night. Tuesday night, new guy. I don't have a nickname for him yet, so we'll see how we go with him, and then maybe he'll get a nickname. Maybe he'll make it into the roster. So yeah. Hey friends, it is Monday afternoon, chilling in the backyard. You know what it is. Can you see the fly trap right here? This is our backyard fly trap filled with upwards of 100 dead fly carcasses. You love to see it. Yeah, Petey and I are just chilling. I'm on a little break, and then I have one more session this afternoon. It's been a fine morning so far, session-wise, and I had kind of a nice slow start to the day, which was good. But I was supposed to have a date tonight. He got sick, so he canceled. I was gonna be like complaining about him because he hadn't really made a plan yet. And then he said he was sick, and I was like, oh, okay. Because there's nothing I hate more than, like, a guy without a plan. And then tomorrow night I have a date with this guy I've been talking to. He's a little too, like, forward so far. Like, you know when these guys just get, like, so sexual up front? And it's like, I haven't even laid eyes on your face yet, and you're already telling me, like, all these wild things. It's like kind of just TMI. That is the nature of Field, I will say, though. Like an app like Field for like non-monogamy, these men get very sexual very quickly. So it's not really the vibe. I'll give him a chance and just kind of see how it goes. Maybe it'll be like a casual connection, but I'm not loving that. But he seems cute. Also, I was talking to a couple women on Field, and this is what I always run into. It starts out, we have a good conversation, and they stop responding. And I'm like, I would happily date a woman if they would ever finish a conversation with me on a dating app. And I'm racking my brain, and I'm like, am I doing something? I don't think so. I'm being my perfectly genial, affable self. And these conversations die. It's like the graveyard of conversations with women on the Field app. So, I don't really know what's going on there. But it's not for lack of trying, I'll say that. Well, I'm going on a date, and I did cry / weep / sob for an hour straight in therapy a couple hours ago. So I've never entered a date feeling this fragile, so we'll see how that goes. I literally texted him and I said, if you're wondering, has that girl been crying? The answer is yes. I think I'll get into it tomorrow. I don't have the time. I'm already running late. But yeah, I'm just feeling a little vulnerable and a little fragile. So we'll see how tonight goes. Honestly, I'm just proud of myself for getting out of the house. Because that's a hero's journey in and of itself. Okay, I don't want to start crying again. So I am going to put on my Lord and drive to this date. Pray for me. Okay, I just parked on a very cursed street where I have 2 exes, but it was the only place to park. I think that's a scary sign from the universe. I'm literally looking at the home of someone I slept with right now. I didn't cry in the car. I did well up. Listening to Lord was probably not an amazing choice if I want to not cry, but there you go. And if I do say so myself, I think I pulled it together. Does it even look like I've been crying? No. Would you even know? No. I think I really cleaned up nice considering where I was less than an hour ago. So wish me luck on this date, heading in with some deeply chaotic energy, and he's just gonna have to deal with that. Well, here's the thing, team. I made it through the date. He was a lot hotter than his pictures. He actually looked like Adam Scott, which you would think would be like, whoa, amazing, incredible. He even had Adam Scott's voice. But just because someone looks and sounds like Adam Scott does not mean that they're Adam Scott, okay? So the personality was not Adam Scott level. I don't know, it's sad because while we were getting drinks, we had a nice chat. And we both grew up in Massachusetts. And I was like feeling good about him. But you guys, this man would not stop talking about how many people he had had sex with. And I was like, do you, sir, honestly think that this is working on me? Sorry, I dropped my spoon. I'm eating ice cream. I'm like, sir, critical self-evaluation. Do you think that this is a good move? Do you think that this works on women? It must, because apparently he has a lot of sex. But he would not stop talking about how many women he'd had sex with. And I was like, you need to stop. Did I have sex with him? Yes, I did. But he looked like Adam Scott. But the universe is a cruel mistress, because then I burst into tears halfway through. And I feel that that was my body's way of being like, girl, do you really want to be doing this? So I came back to myself and I was like, hey, I don't want to be doing this. And then he just kept talking so loudly. Like, his voice was booming. And after a while, I was like, too loud. I said, too loud. You're being too loud. But we're going to pray and hope that tomorrow is a better day. I've got my ice cream. Ethan said he's on the way home now. Pete is cute as ever, and we're gonna be okay. Well, it's Wednesday afternoon. I promised you a little more information about what I was moving through yesterday. So here we go. I'm kind of in the mood to be vulnerable. I'll start with the fact that I woke up this morning to a text from the guy who ghosted me when I was in Boston in April. What are we now in July? So April, May, June. Yeah, so it's been it's been around about 3 months. So that's what they call a zombie, back from the dead, right? When you get a text 3 months later. I feel kind of numb about it, honestly. I'm just like, I just woke up and I was like, and it would happen this morning, wouldn't it? When I was already feeling like deeply depressed, like getting out of bed was a heroic effort this morning. Sometimes all it takes is like, you just have to pee so bad that you're like, well, I may as well get out of bed because I have to pee. And that's the only thing getting me out of bed. Yeah, so needless to say, I'm feeling like super depressed today. Like I've told you guys in the past, when I have like a really anxious day or few days, PD left the room. He's like, not here for the emotional labor. When I have like a really anxious day or few days. I usually know that like a depressive dip is coming, and who boy did it. Yeah, I'm kind of like fighting my way through today. Like really don't want to work. All I want to do is watch Love Island and Bachelor in Paradise and read my book and not talk to anyone and just hide away from the world. Like it's definitely giving hermit. I definitely don't want to talk to anyone or see anyone. Shoot, okay. No, I'm glad I'm being vulnerable right now. My therapist was like, tell the vlog. And I was like, you know what? I fucking will. Not that depression always has to have an explanation or like a source of why you're depressed, but oftentimes for me, it does, you know. I'm identifying that like, I feel like I do a lot of things for other people. Obviously, my work as a therapist, which I love and feels like a major passion of mine, but two things can be true at once, where I both feel like I love the work I do and it's also incredibly draining because not only am I taking care of my entire caseload of patients, but I also have a tendency in my life to take care of everyone else, right? And that's just what I do on autopilot. And then I have to be like, whoa, okay, where am I expending more emotional labor than other people are giving back? I feel like I'm going in my life, supporting others, and then it builds resentment. It's also my classic Enneagram type 2. I help until I hit a wall, and then I hate everyone, and I don't want to talk to anyone, and I don't want to see patients, and I don't want to do anything to help anyone, and I just feel like all this built up anger and resentment. So I hit that wall yesterday. I really did. And sometimes in my life, I just like desperately want to feel taken care of. And I want people to read my mind and I want them to know exactly how I need to be taken care of. But I feel so guilty or shameful like naming that. And I also don't trust that people will be able to do it. So then I just like shut down and I'm like, never mind. No one's gonna meet my needs. No one's gonna be able to take care of me. It's not even worth like sharing my needs with others. And I know that that's unhealthy and I need to work through that. And I have been working on it like a lot in therapy for like years, but it's an ongoing journey. I feel like I'll probably be struggling with that for the rest of my life. Cool. And sometimes the weight of that is just like so crushing. And like today is one of those days where I'm just like, I want everyone to take care of me. I don't want to have to lift a finger. I'm so fucking tired of supporting other people. And there have been things that have gone down like with relationships in my life recently and like friendships where when they happen, I'm in like survival and fix it and figure it out mode. And then I don't like feel the feelings about it until later on. And I feel like in the last few days, I've actually been feeling the feelings about things that happened like a month ago. And that's fucking exhausting too. And I saw a TikTok the other day that said that that's really common for people who are like the helper or like the parentified child in their family dynamic growing up, that like you are in crisis management mode and then it takes a while for you to then feel the full range of emotions about a situation. And so that's what I'm in, where I'm just like all of a sudden hit like a ton of bricks with some feelings that I haven't had the bandwidth or like knew how to process that happened weeks ago. I'm also acknowledging that I have a week off coming soon. I'm going to Portugal with my mom in a couple weeks, week after next. And I know I need that break because the burnout is feeling really, really intense. And so I'm gonna take care of myself in that way. And I know that that is probably gonna really help some things. And I am not needed by anyone in any way on that trip. Nothing is being asked of or required of me on that trip, which I think will be really, really good. But yeah, I don't know. It's just hard. And I also think that sometimes I feel drawn to non-monogamy because I'm like, ooh, if I have more people in my like circle, then I have more people who could potentially take care of me. And then I end up trying to take care of them and trying to be their therapist. And then it's like, yeah, they're not taking care of me because I've not created the precedent or I'm allowing them to do that. You know what I mean? And also like people don't think I need that because I seem to like have it all together. It's hard, man. Yeah, I wish I had therapy like every day this week because I feel like I just have so much to talk through and process, and like a lot of stuff is just hitting me like a ton of bricks. Good Lord. It's like the work never stops. So I've got like an hour before sessions. I need to do some paperwork, and then I've got sessions all afternoon, and then we're having people over for dinner tonight. I think that will be a good distraction, and at the same time, I'm like, whoa, I'm running on empty. And I'm trying to think of what I can do for myself this weekend that will bring me back to myself and be restorative. I'm getting my nails done. I know that's always, that feels like a very grounding activity. I think maybe I'll find a pool to go to or something like that. Or maybe I'll just like do nothing on Saturday and watch TV. But yeah, things are rough.
Hi. Oh, I love these paintings.
I hope you arrived hungry.
Oh, always.
We've got some very delicious and filling pasta. Hey friends, it is Thursday afternoon, and I wanted to give you a little update check-in because yesterday I was in a dark place, a dark frame of mind, if you will, and I'm feeling better today. We had some friends over for dinner last night, as you just saw, and that lifted my spirits. They're so funny. And we just had a good hoot and holler. And Petey played with their dog Lady, and that was really cute. And it was just good vibes. So that lifted the old spirits. And today is a much lighter day work-wise, so I'm getting to kind of just like catch up and take a breath and not feel as overwhelmed. And yeah, it's making a lot of difference. So, and Caroline dropped off Peach, her dog, this morning, and we're watching Peach for the next few days, so that'll be nice. So yeah, I feel like I'm coming back to myself. I don't know what else I have to say about it other than just sometimes you gotta move through some feelings. I also think, and not to diminish at all or minimize all the big feelings I was having, but also I believe I'm in my luteal phase. And if you know anything about the different phases of a woman's cycle, that is a dark time. So I think that had something to do with it. Anyway, yeah, coming around the bend. Things are moving and shifting, and we love to see it. Cousin time, we love cousin time. Right, babies? Yeah. We've got Miss Peach eating her breakfast, and Petey really wants to steal some of it, but he's being so good that he's watching her like a hawk. Yeah, we know we don't eat our cousin's breakfast. I put it in her little house so that he can't go in there and get it. But then she brings it out and puts it on the floor, and then he's like, I want it. So unfortunately, what we have here is Peach has acquired Petey's favorite bone, this orange one, and Petey is not happy about it. I took it away from Peach for a while, and Petey used it. Then Peach somehow managed to get it back. So here we are at a bit of a detente. Hey team, so it's Friday evening. I am going on a date, getting back out there. I'm feeling ugly. I have the uglies so bad. I feel like my hair's too poofy. I'm just feeling like not great about this outfit. I've worn it before. It's just this crop top and the linen pants, but it's just not giving what I want it to give tonight because the hair is poofing in a way that I don't really like. Anyway, it's been a long day. I'm kind of tired. I had kind of an anxiety spiral last night, and so I'm worried that my eyes look puffy because I was crying. I was just watching the Dallas Cowboys cheerleader show, and I was like, damn, I could really stay in and make a night of this. But I think it'll be good to go out and socialize since I've been home alone, just working all day. I mean, of course, Petey and Peach have been here. But yeah, wish me luck tonight. Don't know much about this man. I know he's E&M. He's ethically non-monogamous. That's how he identifies, and he has a partner who he might live with. So that's cool. He said that it sounds like our situations are pretty similar. He seems cute enough. You never know. These men taking photos of themselves, it's like, what are we looking at here? It can be a totally different human walking in that door sometimes. But yeah, I think I'm optimistic. His texting is very, very formal, which is better than like sexually aggressive, like some other people we know from earlier in the week. But I'm like, is too formal, meaning he's kind of socially awkward? Who could never be sure? We'll just have to see. We're going to Idle Hour, which is like a bar in North Hollywood. So yeah, pray for me. Oh, my nails are also a complete disaster. I ran out of nail polish remover, so I took the nail polish off of this hand, but it's still pretty much fully on this hand. And then I was like, well, I don't want to go out and buy a new nail polish remover, so we're working with it. Hopefully he's not looking at my hands too much. But on Sunday, I'm going to get my nails done. So, okay. I'm gonna take the pups out for some quick peeps, as I call it, to go pee, and then we're gonna hit the road. Well, I'm back from my date. It was a miss. Ugh, his face was kind of hot, but I wasn't attracted to him ultimately when we ended up kissing. He had very thin feeling lips, and it just was not chemistry vibes. So it's been kind of like 2 big strikes this week, both with sexually aggressive dude and this guy. Like, our conversation was fine, but it didn't like fucking rock my world. So yeah, I miss Ethan and I miss Shakespeare guy, and I just kind of feel like I need to chill for a sec because these dates are not going well. So I'm doing something chaotic this afternoon. I think that's what I'm gonna call this vlog, my chaotic week. Wow, the curls are curling though. Yeah, I've had a restful morning, but I'm in such desperate need of pool time that I am going to my ex's house, apartment, to swim in his pool. Now, we didn't end like on bad terms or anything, so there are a lot of exes who I could be seeing that would be a lot worse. This one we've kind of like chit-chatted a bit since I ended things with him, and so there's not really any hard feelings, but it is still a chaotic choice at this point. I just sort of feel like fuck it. I'm in a very fuck it week. I'm in a very fuck it mindset. I want some pool time. I think it'll be fun, so I'm going to do it, but I'll keep you apprised as to how it feels / how it goes. But yeah, this is my week where I'm just like, I don't even care. Like, I know I'm not making the best decisions, but I also just feel like, you know what? I don't know. Like, I'm just feeling chaotic and I'm just going with that. And there are plenty of other weeks where I make really good decisions, and this just isn't one of those weeks. I don't know yet if this will be a bad decision. This is really actually going to be like a toss-up. I could see this being 50-50, but it's hot out, it's muggy, and I need a pool, so sue me. Well, I'm back home, and honestly, it was like super delightful. We had a really fun time. I got my pool time in, and we had so many good conversations, and it kind of reminded me like the nice things about our relationship last summer, and we had some good chats. I'm feeling like that wasn't actually a terrible choice, and it was kind of exactly what I needed. And then we watched the Natalie Portman masterclass. So fucking random. Oh, and I got my toenails painted because he has a full-on foot fetish, so that was nice. They're looking really good for the summer, ready for my trip in a couple weeks. But yeah, that wasn't the worst choice I've ever made, and we love that for me. And I just ordered some sushi and went to CVS and got some nail polish remover, so I'm going to take care of these nails before I get them done tomorrow. Ooh, I got some Oreo ice cream bars. That's gonna hit. And I'm ready to have a nice night in with the pups and watch the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders. So all in all, today was a rousing success. Oh, and then Shakespeare guy called me on the road. We talked for like an hour earlier, and that was really fun. And yeah, I've really turned this weekend around. I was feeling super depressed on Thursday night and yesterday, but your girl's back, okay? A perfect summer day. Well, folks, hello. Back on the couch, watching my DCC, had my sush, about to crack open an Oreo ice cream bar. So that's gonna be lit. And I think I'm gonna end the vlog here. It's been a roller coaster. I hope you don't judge me for my chaotic life and choices this week, but I think we're ending on a high. So yeah, I will see you in the next one. The next vlog is really gonna be getting ready for my trip, which I don't think I've told you all. I'm going to Portugal the week after next with my mom for a little mother-daughter trip. So I will certainly take you along for that. But next week we are just getting mentally, physically, and emotionally prepared for our trip abroad. So yeah, I will see you all in the next one. And yeah, bye.